Hey gang, Steve Angeline here. Wanted to do a short video for you today. Title of this video is Prospecting versus Cold Calling. So let's dig into it because a lot of people today think prospecting, oh no, I got a cold call. I don't want a cold call. You don't have to cold call. I know cold calling causes a lot of anxiety for a lot of people. You don't have to cold call. So let's break it down. Let's get into it. And let me show you a whole bunch of ways to do your prospecting without cold calling. Okay. So let me move this over here a little bit. I did my famous, world famous graphics here for you. Prospecting. There are so many different ways to prospect. You don't have to cold call. You can do warm calling. That is, you get the numbers of the FSBOs or you have the numbers of the expires. Those are two groups of people that have already raised their hand and they're saying, I want to sell. So that's not a cold call. That's a warm call. You can do mailings. I love mailings. I teach mailings. That's the whole purpose of most of my videos and setting up my Facebook group is for you folks to join Mailbox Power Alone. I do a great job with that. You can do farming. I do a wonderful job with farming. I send out 1,100 postcards every month to my farm area. Door knocking. Masks are starting to come off. The COVID-19's going away. It's good news. You can get back out there and start doing some good old-fashioned door knocking. That's prospecting. You can send a text. If you get that phone number, send a text. You get their email address, you can also send them an email. If you're dealing with FSBOs, go on previews. If you're that uptight and you don't even want to call a FSBO or you can't get them on the phone, go to their previews by going to their open houses. So prospecting, you gotta do it. There's so many different ways that you can do it and you don't have to worry about cold calling. Brennan Mulrennan, he's quoted, it's a great line. He says, cold calling is just a huge waste of life. Brendan teaches that you warm call, you don't cold call. Circle prospecting, cold calling, waste of time. Okay, so let's even dig into this a little bit further because there's so many components to this. All right, first, you got to be consistent. You got to have consistency. People that do prospecting on Monday, oh, I'm done for the week. No, you got to be consistent in your efforts. I do prospecting virtually every day, including holidays. Christmas morning, I was in my office for an hour. I sent a few emails out. Okay, you've got to prospect every single day. It should take most of the hours that you work should be done prospecting, okay? That's about 75% of my time is spent prospecting. The other 25% of the times is making sure my listings get to the settlement table. But you got to be consistent in your effort. You've seen this graphic before. I've put it up. If you're not consistent in your effort, it just goes downhill. Everything that you've established has been a waste of time. Everything. You've got to prospect. You got to be consistent with your efforts out there. You got to grind it, okay? Prospecting is a lot of work. It's tough work. Nobody wants to do it. Why? Because in real estate, the success rate is terrible. If you're successful in prospecting, you're about 98% failure, okay? Only 2 to 3% is considered a great number for prospecting. So if you ain't grinding, if you ain't tired, you haven't given 100% effort yet. Grinding is about getting after it, okay? People say to me all the time, Steve, you prospect so much. How do you get that effort? It's easy. No one will ever outwork me. I am not the smartest person out there. I've got reading deficiencies. I'm dyslexic, but no one will ever outwork me. My effort is way above everybody else. It's what I believe. It's what I believe and it's what I practice. So I'm a little fired up today because I'm hearing a lot of excuses out there why I'm not prospecting. It's hard work. Yeah, no kidding, it's hard work. You got to get out there. You got to grind it. Don't let anybody outwork you. And here's why. If you're not grinding it, I guarantee somebody else is in your own backyard, and they're getting the business and they're getting the listings. Hey, I hope you found this helpful for you. I'm going to move myself over here just a little bit. If you like what I have, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steve Angeline. If you like what I have here, please join my Facebook group, Mailbox Domination for Real Estate Agents. If you're interested in grinding and in doing it by mail, there's no better source than Mailbox Power. I'd love to have you on my team. I give a lot of benefits out there, free templates, one-on-one coaching, an extra Zoom call on Saturday. Please join. You can do it by joining at www.mailboxpower/Steve. My invite code is Steve. As always, you got some suggestions. You got some topics you want. You have questions, email me, steveangeline@verizon.net. I appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me. Keep grinding. Keep prospecting. Have a great day.